It's your friendly neighborhood laser lady. If you are trying to sell 3D prints straight off the build plate or engraving a plank of wood and calling it done, then you are missing out on some serious money. Selling a 3D printed articulated dragon at a Comic-Con is just not going to cut it anymore. So let me show you how to turn a $2 print into a $40 product that doesn't look like a kid's craft. Let's dive in. Build a business, not a craft. This is my first 3D printer and things have been going really well, but I think it's time we take a relationship to the next level. Let's start a business together. And as the CFO, customer acquisitions lead, and creative director in our new business, the last thing you'll catch me selling is a raw pull straight from the laser bed. I'm sorry, I'm here to profit, and profit we shall. And I'm not just trying to talk you out of making clicker keychains and selling them at a craft fair. That is all well and good, and keep it up. My goal here today is to get you to think a little outside the box and show you that you can take something super simple and make it magical. For the hopefully inspiring things I'm about to show you, I'll be using the Bambu H2D. It's an incredible machine. It 3D prints, it laser cuts, it does plotter knife work. It's basically a small business in a box. But here's what nobody tells you in a handcrafted business. The machine is only half the equation. When you are building a business, especially a crafty business, you need completed products, not just ingredients. Unless you sell craft sets, which is a whole other topic and business model, and we'll touch on that someday soon. For now, let's focus on the customer's perspective. When you sell a raw print, as a finished product, customers see the very visible layer lines, the unsanded, bloopy parts sticking out of the side, that support you might have forgotten to break off. It looks like a raw 3D printed thingy, and I'm not knocking it. Some things make total sense to sell like that, but you're only ever going to be able to get craft fair prices for it. Mere dollars. And as the cost of markets and online sales continue to rise, the things we sell need to be amazing. The profit isn't in the printing, it's in the finishing. Moon planter, $3 to $40. So I printed these on the Bambu H2D. The print itself cost me about $5 in filament for both of these, maybe 50 cents electricity. So we're in for what, like $3 and change for each piece. If I sell this raw, I might get $10 at a craft show, maybe 12. When you consider the time of your life you need to spend to stand behind your table and try to sell this, that's barely covering it. But watch what happens when we try to finish it. First a little bit of sanding, then a little bit of paint. And this isn't a super technical method of painting. You can spray paint it, or I just like cheap bottles of acrylic paint. Then the gold. I'm going to use this pink gold paint I had laying around. You could use gold leaf if you want to get super fancy, but honestly a $2 bottle of craft paint works better than you'd think. Silver would also really look good with this. And I'm sure there's a few of you ready to drop off, getting ready to write me an angry comment about how you can't paint or that you sell things just fine. And that's great. In fact, please do leave a comment. This is awesome for the algorithm and I encourage it. But you can't paint, sell craft sets. Or even better, if you do in-person markets, set up a paint table and invite people to pick out a blank and then paint it right then and there. That would be super fun and interactive. Or can you print awesome things like this? Enhance it with some strong magnets. The overall point here is to think of ways to add value to the products that you sell. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, check this out. I'm just going to give the whole thing a little spritz of clear coat. Here is the before and the after. One is worth $10 while the other is worth $40, especially if I stick a little plant in there. This finishing process took really no time at all, and I could easily batch paint maybe 4 or 5 of these in an hour. And this is what people are willing to pay top dollar for at a market, on Etsy, at a local boutique. 40 freaking bucks. It's the same product, it's the same print time. The only difference is that finishing. And just you wait till you see their expression when you tell them it's 3D printed and that they are all hand painted. That is the kind of craftsmanship customers crave. Spooky cat cloches, 50 cents to $25. And here's where it starts getting fun. This one is my favorite because it takes the finishing concept to a whole new level. I printed these little spooky cat miniatures on the Bambu H2D again. All 6 printed, cost me 58 cents in filament, and if I tried to sell these as is, I'd get, I don't know, $1, $2 maybe for the set. They look like little white plastic ghosts of what they could be, which kind of makes sense because that's what they are, but stick with me here. If you're into D&D or Warhammer, you are going to love this. As you already guessed, yes, I'm going to paint these up. But wait, there's more. I put each one inside a little decorated cloche. You can get these domes at the dollar store or even nicer real glass ones on Amazon. A little bit of moss, a little base, and now you've got a display piece, a finished gift-ready product. And these sell easily at $25 a piece. At a Comic-Con, they fly off the table. At a Halloween market, they're gone. Same 50-cent cat, the cloche, the moss, the paint were maybe $5 total in materials, so that's a $20 profit margin on a product that took you maybe 15 minutes to finish. The more you do, the easier it gets, trust me. And not only that, it's a one of a kind, it's a collectible. It will make people follow you on all your socials just to see what you can come up with next. Or again, make this concept a DIY station at your booth or a kit to take home and complete. If you are not crafty or hate painting or have shaky hands, then make it a craft set. Now for me, I'm usually lasering things and finishing them up, so let's laser something else with a 3D printer, why not? Laser cut decorative signs, $5 to $35. So let me now switch over to the laser module. The H2D makes this super simple, and I'm going to use some sapele. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it sapele? Well, anyway, it's nice. This will be a layered sign. The bottom layer will be just regular cheap old birch. Engraved, cut, done in minutes. The 40-watt laser head makes fast work of it. But here's the thing, if I sell this raw, it looks unfinished. I sell completed decor, so I'm gonna stain it. The birch gets a black stain, takes a whole minute to apply, maybe 5 minutes to dry. The fancy, however you say it would, gets a little bit of this neutral stain. Then we glue and wait a little bit for it to dry again. I like a little distressed look, that's just my jam, so I lightly sand around the edges and then seal it all up with a clear coat. And suddenly, this piece of burned birch looks like it came from a boutique. This grain pops out. The engraving is crisp, the edges are clean and soot-free. I sell things like this all the time. In fact, this is just going to go into my pile of wares for my next craft show. And these sell for $30 to $45. Depending on the size, I'm going to put this one at $35. And this is for a sign that cost me maybe $5 in wood and about 15 minutes of finishing. And that's the kind of margins you can actually make a living off of. Business math. So here's the delicious, profitable math. Moon planters, $3 cost, $40 selling price, that's $37 profit. If you were to sell the raw 3D prints of these for $10, even at that $7 profit a piece, you'd need to sell more than 5 of them to make the same profit off of one. That's 5. Or take 15 minutes time to paint one up and make $37. That's up to you. The spooky cat cloche, $2 cost, $25 selling price, $23 profit. Decorative sign, $5 cost, $35 selling price, $30 profit. You have to stop thinking like a crafter and start thinking like a profitable business, or at least somebody who's trying to wipe out as few bills and as few orders as possible. That's the real goal here, right? The Bambu H2D gives you 3 machines in one: 3D printing, laser cutting, plotter knife, but none of that matters if you're selling unfinished products. The machine makes the thing, the finishing makes the money. If you're ready to start making maximum profits for yourself and standing out from all the other 3D printers out there, check out what Bambu has on sale. They are having their 4th anniversary sale until July 15th, and you can save some serious money on 3D printers and filament right now with my link down below. And if you want to see how the Bambu H2D holds up with that laser attachment and get even more crafty yet profitable product inspiration, then check out this video next. Thanks so much for watching and happy crafting!